Okay, today's June 12, 2014. We had a little bit of a spooky day, with the Dow down over 100 point and the S&P a little bit less than 14 point, and the Nasdaq 100 is down 34 point, and the Russell 2000 a little bit over 7 point. So that was a little bit of a spook there for some market participant, but in regardless, if we look at it, as you recall, one of the pullback level that I was looking at essentially was the, somewhere down here at this 127 extension here, this 1926, and today I believe it came down to 1925.75. That was the intraday low here, and it closed at 1930.11. Okay, and then on the SPY, when we look at the spider I was looking at a pullback level somewhere around 193, and I believe today it came down to let me see what that intraday low is. Okay, and it was 193.11. Okay, so right now looking at the open interest for the spider, tomorrow is OpEx, and also tomorrow is Friday 13, so hopefully it's not another spooky day. But looking at the open interest, there's a possibility that it's implying that there's a chance of pinning at 194. So if that is the case, then that means we expect the market will be up slightly tomorrow, because today the spider closed at 193.54. So that means in order to get to 194, that means the market has to go up, right? So, and also the other thing is that there's a little bit implication here too, because also or confirmation or collaboration, whichever word or adjective that you want to use here, is on Apple. Okay, so let's take a look at Apple, because on Apple here, it's also got a little bit of a pullback, and let's go and take a look at the intraday chart here. Probably get a little bit easier look on the intraday chart than the daily. And if we see that I put out a chart earlier that's saying that, if it break below this 93.70, then we'll probably see Apple pull back into this particular price zone between, 93 and 91.75. So you can see that today it kind of pulled into that level, and it held above this particular trend line. Okay, and so right now with the open interest, there seems to be implying that Apple could be pinned at 92.86. So if that's the case, because Apple closed at 92.27 today, so if that's the case, that means Apple will have to go up a little bit, and so we might see a slight update, not much and that kind of stuff. So, but you never know, it could fluctuate a few dollars or something, maybe a dollar and so, because after all, it's a 7-for-1 split. So for each dollar it moved, that's essentially equivalent to $7 on a pre-split amount, right? So we could see that Apple could also see a little bit of a slight uptick, because Apple do, is part of the S&P 500, so it does have some weighting factor influence of lifting the S&P, right? Okay, so if we expect the spider to pin at 194 and the spiders gonna have to go up, then it could be that the influence will be based on Apple going up as well, right? Okay. Then the other thing is we also want to look at Netflix. Not saying Netflix will, do much, but you can see that. Let's see, go back to the daily first on the Netflix, and we're talking about that the Netflix could potentially be in this price zone here. This resistant price zone between 416 and 432. A couple of days ago, it went up to 435 and change, and then today, and then kind of pulled into the zone here, pulled back into the zone. And also looking at the open interest, Netflix, open interest implied that could be a pin at 430. And today it closed at 422.45. So in other words, that if we're going to pin at 430, that means, there's going to be a little bit of a movement on the upside for Netflix. So that would be something to keep an eye on. Okay. And So if we take a look at the intraday, okay, the intraday was basically looking at the, if it break and fail to hold the 423, then if we come down and do a big retracement, then we're probably looking at the ultimate support down here, maybe somewhere around the 381 level here. But right now we are still pretty much within this little channel here, this intraday price channel. So if tomorrow going to come back up and get pinned at 430, then so it'd be coming back up and it could make its way up and try to take out the previous high. Who knows? But at least right now, we found a little bit of a support and bounce off this 10-day moving average here. Okay, and then still within the boundary of this particular price channel, or at least holding along this trend line. Okay, then the other one that I want to sort of bring up, it might be interesting to keep an eye on. Not saying it's going to do much or whatever, but it's just a little heads up and a little idea for you to take a look at. Because right now with the Iraq thing and the oil going up and that sort of thing, so you can see that people start thinking about alternative energy again, right? And one of the things is probably solar energy, and solar haven't been doing too much lately. But here's an interesting chart that I found on First Solar, so you might want to keep an eye on this one. Okay, for solar. So you can see that it's been turning on this trend line here and holding the support. Okay, and just recently it's kind of got this little pullback, and it seems to found a little bit of support down here at this 58, 59 area, 58.77, 58.70 area, and it coming back up and kind of bumping up against this particular trend line. So I got a little bit of a price channel, and this could be a little bit of a bull flag or whatever. You could, if you want to look at it that way. But the other thing is, let me just first put up the Fibonacci retracement level here, and you can see that, the price came up to the 74.84 area, close to 775, and then pulled back to the 38.2, okay, near this 57, and then it make its way and try to break above that 618, and then pull back a little bit, and it held above this 50% retracement. So if it could break above this 618 once again, and this could be a good chance that it will break this trend line and try to make itself up to this 78.6, okay, and then eventually maybe it'll work itself back up here to this 75 area, close to that 75 area, right? And so that's that. So just kind of keep an eye on that. Also, the other thing is, if you notice this engulfing candle here, right, let me zoom this up and we can take a look at it. Oops. So here's this engulfing candle and this two inside candle here. Right, so we could also essentially look at the the break of this level. Okay, if it come up. Okay. So if these price break above this high, that could be a signal to look for long possibility, because that's also the 50-day moving average here as well. So if we break through those and get above this trend line, then there's a good chance that it might make itself up to at least to this 78.6 level here. And if we take a look at the intraday, the intraday chart here is at the a slope trend line coming down. And let me take this out. Okay. And you can see right now, basically this is the engulfing candle, right, pretty much. And, we're essentially looking for, this little break here, okay? So if we could get this break, break out of this price here, then get up the trend line, and, so maybe we could do a little bit of a stop, putting your stop, right beneath this, this trend line here. So it could be anywhere, somewhere around maybe the 61.55 area, 61.50 or something like that, and play the break above this particular pivot point or the trend line, and see where it could go. Because if could make itself back up to this 127 extension. We're basically talking about maybe a possibility of 82, and even at 141, then could be a 86. Because also the other thing is we'll take a look at the weekly chart on this thing on First Solar. It's been kind of trending pretty nicely here. Let me see if there a price channel, right? So you can see that it's kind of zigzagging up at this channel here, and it could make itself up to this 80 area. So that's just the idea that maybe I want to keep an eye on for tomorrow or the coming days. So good luck on your trading tomorrow.